So once again, hi, my name is Stuart. I am a representative of KIPP St. Louis Public Schools. So I just really wanted to just talk to everyone about what KIPP is, what we are about. We're one team, one family. I'm just really excited to share what we have to offer for our kids. So first, I want to just have a short video, kind of giving you guys a little taste of what we have as far as our school.
First grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh grade, eighth grade, ninth grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, all the grades.
KIPP introduced the world of education for kids. It was just like there was a door, a master lock that was unlocked for achieving academic excellence.
It's a lot of reasons behind me coming to KIPP, and I feel like it's setting me up for my future. I got a lot of opportunities. It's the best place for me to be right now that sets me up for being successful in life.
When KIPP started here in St. Louis with Mr. Esposito, and the introduction to KIPP is what kind of got us. It just made us feel really comfortable to come on to KIPP, and we did, and it was the best decision we made.
Every time I go to KIPP, I learn.
And I think knowledge is power. Knowledge is something that will take you very far in life. And not just your basic math, reading, social studies, science. And that's not the only knowledge you need. You need like knowledge when it comes to character, knowledge when it comes to what's going on around you. Coming from a KIPP school, the teachers, they say this means positive vibes.
It's basically when you see someone struggling in class, like with a question or like something's just not coming to them as easily as everyone else, like you just give them a little shine, help them out.
That made me feel good. Every time they do shine to me, that make me feel good.
When somebody's struggling, you see a whole bunch of people go like this. So it's like, yeah. Teachers are more like involved with your individual way of learning, and they give out their numbers so people can keep in contact with them. It's just different. It gives you a different vibe. They show that they care more. As
a parent, you can call, the teacher and say, hey, my child's struggling. The teachers would be available to like 9 o'clock at night. That's unheard of, that 9 o'clock at night.
KIPP is important because it leads you to going to college.
When I came to KIPP, all you hear about is college, college, college.
KIPP gives them so much excitement and so much hope for college. And even the kids that think they can't go, KIPP turns that around for them.
Now, after all these years, she's finally getting a chance to live her dreams, going from walking through the halls and seeing all of the college banners and talking about to and through college and all of the coaching. She's ready for the challenge, and so she's not going to stumble. She's been working her whole life for this moment.
I'm going to college.
After I get out of high school, I want to go to Missouri.
Dartmouth, Howard.
You're going to be challenged, but when it comes to the college application process, you're going to be top of the barrel. You're going to be what the colleges want to see.
When you get in college, KIPP help does not stop. They help you throughout it, and they help you get accustomed to what you're experiencing.
So just having like that type of support system outside of just my family, KIPP gave that to me, which I think is great.
KIPP introduced him to the college prep program, and it has brought him so much out of his shell. He didn't even really have a lot of friends, but now his KIPP kids are his family.
I would take every bit of experience that you have and savor it and use the connections that you make from KIPP.
KIPP does make me believe in myself. I've always believed in myself, believe I can do something, and it's all about taking a challenge.
Watching her confidence level just sort of go through the roof over the years, and I'm just so proud that she's getting a chance to live her dreams. It's a little scary to see her kind of go off, but it's exciting because I know that she's been prepared.
He is my big baby that is leaving. I'm very proud of him. Very proud of him because he was not the kid that you really thought was going to go to college. He was so quiet. I'm sorry. He was so quiet. And we just thought that he was just not going to, he was going to work or, just kind of stay to himself and just be really quiet. And he's so much different now because of KIPP. I'm just really proud of him and happy to see where he's going to go.
All right, so KIPP is a, hope you guys like that video. Maybe gave me a little bit of a tear. But it's the funny thing is I know a lot of those teachers and students that was in there. So we are like one big happy family. With KIPP, of course, we have 6 campuses. We have 3 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, and 1 high school. I believe, although we are, I believe, the largest school district, largest charter school district in the St. Louis City, we do pride ourselves on still having that individualized learning practice, really centered around student learning and really kind of customizing the learning experience for each scholar. One of the things that really that are really the keynote things, we are tuition-free school. We are a tuition-free charter school. We do have a partnership. WashU holds our charter. And one of the biggest things is that if you are a KIPP scholar and you graduate from our middle school or high school and you are accepted into WashU, you get to go to WashU for free. And that's one of the best partnerships that we have. We raise a lot of eyebrows, and yes, I did say, if you graduate from a KIPP school, KIPP St. Louis school, and you are accepted into WashU, you get to go to WashU for free, and that's an awesome, awesome opportunity. We do have free bus transportation, free breakfast, lunch, and snack every day. We do have extended school days, and we'll get to that in a minute. And of course, our great academics, and then we really drive what we call the result factor. As you see in this graph, I know there's a lot of data here, but pretty much in the dark blue section, that's us. We're pretty much beating the average as far as your low income neighborhoods and also your U.S. average, which includes your high performing neighborhoods and districts as well. So you can really see that KIPP is not only meeting the average, but we're beating the average and we're beating the expectations of what statistically in certain neighborhoods would not ever meet. And so that is really a testament to not only the community that we serve, but it's also a testament to the scholars that work hard every day and also the teachers that really put in the work to make sure that we are successful and the scholars are successful as well. So of course, with setting the purpose with our school districts, we have 4 times more college graduates with the data that is shown here. A lot of our scholars, we really put in college as soon as they come into the school. Even our classrooms are named after colleges. So we really try to put in that culture of going to and through college. With the partnership that we have also with WashU, we also have that partnership with 90 different colleges across the country, with the different school districts across the country. Of course, KIPP is a national charter school district. We are the largest in the country. But even with that, we still are very much in tune to the communities that we serve. So even though we have a partnership with WashU, we also have partnerships with Morehouse, Duke University, University of Georgia. Now, they may not have the same type of partnership like go to WashU for free, but they are similar or just like those same partnerships. I know some of them have like, if you are a KIPP graduate, you'll get a book scholarship or like, you'll get your books for free and things like that. So it's really a great benefit for the kids that we do serve. And so ultimately, our goal is to make sure that our kids have the tools and the resources necessary to not only go through to and through college, but we have some scholars that have joined the Navy, that have joined the armed forces, and are living successful and happy lives. As this picture is one of many pictures that are one of many pictures that are in our halls that we post on our walls and everything, of kids that are going to college, kids that are going in not only just into the workforce, or we're going into the armed forces. And we're very, very proud of all of our scholars who are going to and through college. We even have a program called KIPP through college. So we're pretty much a family. Once you're in KIPP, you're always a part of KIPP. So once you're graduating from our schools, KIPP through college steps in and make sure we keep track of you. We check up on you to make sure that, hey, how is your first year in college? Hey, how's sophomore year? Hey, you're graduating. Is there anything that you need? Is there any resources that you need? Do we need to connect you with anyone? So although that you're out of our schools, technically, you're still a part of our family. So that's where we get the one team, one family, because we're very well invested into your life, your education, from here all the way through college. Well, of course, to get different results, our schools must be different. So we're going to really talk about how our schools are a bit different. Of course, what makes us different? We have field lessons with plus experience. Of course, our rigorous academics. We do offer before and after school care. We have a partnership with the Herbert Hoover Boys and Girls Club, where they offer before care and after care. They do have a bus that will bring your scholars to our campuses, and also after school, if you choose to use them after school, they do have a bus where you can bring them back to their facility, and they have after school care. We do pride ourselves on safe and structured environments. Of course, we want to make sure that the environment, the scholar feels safe and valued. And so when that environment is set, then they can learn, and they can feel valued, and they can feel a part of the learning environment as much as we are invested in their learning environment as well. Family engagement opportunities. We have so many family engagement opportunities. We have donuts with dads, muffins with moms. You see the acronyms. We try to have a little fun with it, but we really try to involve parents in everything that we do. With me as a music teacher, we have concerts. We have fall festivals. We have spring festivals. Actually, last year we held one of our first concerts at the school that I teach at. We did the Magic of Motown for Christmas. So we did like Christmas Motown music. It was really great. And we also involved a lot of our parents. Actually, one of our parents did the entire backdrop for the stage. So we really are family oriented and family centered. We even give out, like, teachers give their cell phone numbers out, because like one of the parents said, there were some teachers that were available at 9 p.m. because we understand that learning doesn't stop when they leave school. And learning is an ongoing experience, and so learning even happens at home. And so we're even a resource for the parents as well. Say, hey, my child is really struggling with this. Do you know anything that can help them? I say, yeah, let's get on a Zoom call, or yeah, let's put on speakerphone. We'll talk this out. We'll work this out. We're very, very, very committed to making sure that your child, your precious child, is educated and is successful, so they can live a successful life. And we also do home visits. So since I'm a part of the community engagement team, we did home visits all the time. It's just we understand that, like I said before, school isn't just school or learning isn't just at the building in itself. It's a community effort. And so we connect with families at their homes. We sit down, we talk to them, we get to know them. We get to understand them, they get to understand us, and we collaborate and partner with each other to make sure that, hey, I'm here for the success of your child and your family, and I know you are, and KIPP is the place to do it. We also offer vision, dental, immunization services, of course, the support from WashU, extra math instruction, and like I said before, the partnership with 90 different colleges across the country. We offer sports and clubs from elementary on up. we have girls on the run, we have boys on the run, we have chess club, we do have a basketball team. Oh, we also have a cheerleading team, and another fun fact, I'm also one of the step coaches at the elementary school. So I'm very invested.
You do it all.
Yeah. So I'm very invested in it. So we also, like I said, we do offer after school clubs. Like I said, I'm a part of the step team for the elementary schools. I know the middle school has an awesome step team, and so does the high school as well. And of course, band, and also band, art, yoga, Zumba. We offer those as classes, not just as a club or anything like that. We offer them as classes. So a part of the specials team, we have, like I said, Zumba teachers, we have yoga teachers. I know you saw the kids on the yoga mats. We're very invested in the wholeness of the child. And of course, because we have a little bit of a pandemic going on, we offer resources for that as well. We're very knowledgeable of what's going on, and we understand that a lot of people are being very negatively affected, especially some of the families that we serve. So what we've done is that we've opened up our doors to be a resource to the community. All of our campuses are giving out free lunches for any child. Now, you don't even have to be a KIPP student. For any child 18 and under, if we're giving out free breakfast and lunch for scholars and for children and for families who are in the St. Louis city area. Look, you don't even have to be in the St. Louis area. If you drive over to one of our schools and your child is hungry, we're going to feed them, okay? And of course, we also have buses that drive all the way up to like the north side of St. Louis and the south side of St. Louis. So we have two buses that go to different stops in the area. And we hand out free breakfast and lunches to the families that have children that need them. So, it's a very much of a known fact that some families or some children rely on schools for meals, because some families probably couldn't afford to feed their children and as much as they would like, or as much as they could afford, because some of them probably couldn't afford it, or some of them just lack the resources for that. And so we understand that, and so that's why, hey, we're not going to stop here. We're going to do this all the way up to June 30th. And so with the help of a lot of the community partners, churches in the area, families, we've been successful in handing out, I believe we hit over like the 100,000 mark of meals to kids in the area. So that's what we are, and that's what we do. And me personally, I've been teaching here for 3 years now. This will be my third year at KIPP, and I'm very happy to be a part of this family. I've been a part of different city schools. I've been a part of different school structures. And when I first got here, I'm thinking like, oh my God, KIPP is the answer, you know? And I'm very happy to be a part of this family. We are very much so invested. Everything that we do, whether it be early mornings or late nights, it's all centered and based upon the success of our students, the success of our families, the success of our communities, because we understand that once we have successful scholars and that in the communities that they serve, they then bring that education, that success back into the communities that they live in, therefore creating an enrichment cycle that can better build the neighborhoods that they're in. And so I'm just excited to share what I have as far as KIPP is concerned. If you guys have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer those.
Great, that was fantastic, and that video pulled at my heartstrings. That was great. A few questions. I don't know if you know off the top of your head. If you do you know what grade levels in particular have open seats?
Yes, I do actually. I know right now at well, let me say this: we have a pre-K all the way up to 12th grade. That's our grade range. As of right now, we are taking applications for K through 10th, and also for K, we have over 100 seats. And for transitional grades, which is all those grades in between. We have about 50 seats per grade across the district. So.
Great. And you also, I mean, you touched on so much. How do you serve children with special needs?
Oh, we have a very comprehensive. We have a very dedicated SPED program. Shout out to Dana Jones. She's one of the directors at KIPP Victory. But we have a very committed administration and special education program across the board, from high school all the way down to elementary. We have a team that looks over the IEPs. We have counseling groups that not only analyze IEPs, but also try to service kids who possibly need special ed services or any other services that are particular to that scholar for extra help or any type of extra needs or extra help, or even outside of the spectrum of what SPED it generally serves, even for higher learning or high advancing children. So if we see a scholar like, hey, we might need to bump them up a grade, or we might need to add more rigor to the scholars so they can be successful, so they don't get bored. So we have a lot of different programs. We have a lot of different staff. We have paraprofessionals. We have special education teachers that have their own classrooms and settings that help each individual scholar that are part of their special education program.
Great. And if a family was interested in enrolling, how would they go about doing that?
Okay, so they can go on to kippstl.org. Actually, I just need to share my screen again so they can see that. Okay. All right, let me share that. And boom, you guys see that?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, so you just go to kippstl.org and you just click on enroll, and you'll see the overview, and then you'll see the remote enrollment process, apply online. You can download the application, and you see this little chat box right here. So you can chat with one of our community partners. Shout out to Lauren Preston. She's kind of like low-key my boss. But as you can see, there are many resources to connect with us, as well as calling us. You can call us at 314-380-KIPP. You can actually call in your application as well. So for those families who may not have a computer right then and there, or may not even have a computer at home, you can definitely call us, and we'll get the application process started for you.
Yes, and I know you have obviously several schools across St. Louis City. Can any St. Louis City resident attend any KIPP school?
Any St. Louis City resident can attend any KIPP St. Louis public school. We usually, because we have different campuses all over the country, what we do, but all over the city, we generally would put you to the campus that's nearest to your location or to your home. But if you do have a specific preference, like say, if I live on the west side of St. Louis, and I'm more closer to like KIPP Victory or something like that. Well, if I live near the Del Mar area, I'm closer to KIPP Victory, but I want my child to go to KIPP Wisdom or KIPP Wonder. You definitely have that choice, and you definitely accept it.
Well, great. I believe that's all the questions we have. You did a fantastic job, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you for having me. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.